The Despicable Me Iceberg Explained. Today I'm going to be making a video on the Despicable Me Iceberg. Now what sets this apart from my last two icebergs is that this one wasn't made by me. It was made by Reddit user Combinewastaken. Shout out to him. Now I'm pretty sure I'll get copyrighted if I use some clips from Despicable Me, so any clips that you see are probably going to be really small or zoomed in. And some of them are just going to be images, so yeah, just put up with it. Anyway, let's take a deep dive into the iceberg. Gru adopted the girls to infiltrate Vector's fortress. Pretty simple. Mr. Gru adopted Margot, Edith, and Agnes just to get into Vector's fortress. While he did come to love the girls, it really makes you think. This guy adopted them just for his plan and not because he loved them or anything. Agnes's old unicorn got destroyed. In the first movie, Agnes's dolly gets disintegrated. Pretty simple. What happened to the minion in space? Towards the end of the first movie, we can see a minion just floating around in space. Now, what did happen to this minion? Did it suffocate, burn, or freeze? Or is it just drifting, alone, in space? No one around. Not even the sound of another human being. Minions are the creation of mutated DNA. In the Despicable Me short Orientation Day, we hear that the minions are
engineered from the same strand of mutated DNA.
Which pretty much proves this point on the iceberg. I guess Gru just needed more minions, so he duplicated and mutated the DNA. Rise of Gru delayed due to COVID-19. Yeah, the Rise of Gru was delayed because of coronavirus and stuff. It was set to be released in July of 2020, but 2020 being the iconic year of coronavirus. So, yeah, they changed it. I think it's gonna be released sometime this year, so look out for the movie. Deleted scenes. Yeah, so apparently there are 15 deleted scenes that would have made it into the movie. Honestly, quite a lot, but I feel like other movies have also gone through this. So yeah, quite a bit of deleted scenes. Not sure why it's this low on the iceberg though. Gru has a father. Robert Gru was Gru's father. Yeah, we didn't really see him much. We didn't even see him at all, actually. We only saw him in Despicable Me 3. In fact, that image was the only time we actually saw him. So yeah, that's Gru's father. Gru's cameo in Secret Life of Pets. In the movie Secret Life of Pets, you can see Gru in the background. Anyway, I'll leave a link to the YouTuber ESMTB. He makes an entire video about it. Old concept art. There is quite a bit of old concept art, most of which showing Mr. Gru looking barely recognizable. In fact, Mr. Gru's old name used to be spelled Mr. Gru with 2 O's. Felonious Gru. Felonious is Gru's first name. I don't think it's set in the film, so I don't know how they got this. Minions are both males and females. Let's not get into this. Vector was originally a superhero. I tried finding some information on this, but I just couldn't find anything. I searched the wiki, images, Google, Yahoo, everywhere. Could not find one thing about Vector being a superhero. So I guess this is just unknown. Margot almost got married at 13. Yeah, Margot almost got married to another boy in the third movie, which, unless you're in Kazakhstan, is illegal. Minions don't need to breathe. Going back to the minion in space, we see that he's just fine floating there with no air. It seems that they don't really need to breathe then. Gru is claustrophobic. When Vector starts shrinking the ship that Gru is in, Gru says that
this is claustrophobic!
Now he says that this is claustrophobic and not that he is claustrophobic, so this entry is pretty much wrong. How did Vector know about the girls' dance recitals? When Vector abducts the girls, he's at their dance recital. How did he know about this? I have no idea. But this is gonna tie in with the next entry on the list. Several plot holes. This also ties into Vector being at the recital. Anyway, there's a lot of plot holes in Despicable Me. Now, I don't have to go over them, so you can just search up some videos on it. The AVL base actually exists. Once again, I could not find anything on this, so if anyone knows what this is talking about, please let me know. There was actually a scene showing Vector suffocate on the moon. I managed to find one thing on this, but only one thing. It was a post from Reddit saying that they swapped out Vector dying of suffocation on the moon for Vector dancing on the moon. Two things. One, it's possible that this scene was actually animated and that the animators were just having some fun and were not going to put it into the movie. Two, it's possible that the Redditor just made this entire thing up for like clout or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure which one it could be, but seriously, when you think about it, it's most likely fake because showing someone dying of suffocation in a kids movie, I don't know who hired the person to animate that, but honestly, I think it's fake. So yeah. Or it was actually in the movie at some point and just got removed. Vector is still alive. There is a theory floating around that Vector is still alive on the moon, or he somehow managed to get off the moon and back to Earth. I'm not sure which one could have possibly happened, but it's up to you, I guess. Every antagonist's fate is left unknown. Vector, El Macho, Scarlet Overkill, Balthazar Brat, all their fates are left unknown. Did they go to jail, get lost, or die? Only the animators know that. Minions are indestructible. Throughout the movies, we see minions explode, fall from extreme heights, and even be sent up to space. Not one of them dies, which leads people to believe minions are indestructible. But how do you kill them? Nobody knows. And that was the Despicable Me Iceberg. Took me way less time than both the Just Cause and Encanto Iceberg. Anyway, once again, this iceberg shot was made by Reddit user Combinewastaken. So again, shout out to him. Anyway, I guess I'm going to be doing iceberg videos now. So, yeah, expect to see more of those. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. Have a nice day. You too.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing.